President Tinubu reportedly scraps Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. The President Tinubu has reportedly moved to scrap the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs in a major cabinet reshuffle. News reports that strong indications have emerged that President Bola Tinubu may abolish the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation as part of a significant cabinet reshuffle. Sources within the presidency revealed to Punch that this exercise would also involve the merging or splitting of various portfolios along with the dismissal of some ministers. Facing the mounting pressure from both internal and external factions of the All Progressives Congress APC, Tinubu is under scrutiny regarding the performance of his cabinet members. Although he won about the underperformance nearly 10 months ago, the cabinet has largely remained unchanged aside from the suspension of Dr. Betta Edu, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Last November, following a 3-day retreat with cabinet members and presidential aides, Tinubu announced the creation of a Central Delivery Coordination Unit. This unit, headed by Special Advisor to the President on Policy Coordination, Mrs. Hadiza Bala Usman, was tasked with evaluating the performance of ministers and other senior officials. At that time, the President emphasized that performance would determine job security within his administration. If you are performing, there is nothing to fear. If you miss the objective, we'll review it. If there is no performance, you leave us. No one is an island, and the buck stops on my decks, Tinubu stated during the retreat. However, insider sources indicate that the upcoming changes will extend beyond simple portfolio swaps. Some ministries, including the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs without a permanent head since Edu's suspension, are expected to be entirely scrapped. The sources said, "I think it is overdue now. In fact, Tinubu was supposed to announce the changes last week, but he was out of the country, and that was why. But he wants to do it alone while he's around." It's not just about reshuffling his cabinet, he's also going to restructure some of the ministries for effectiveness and output because the current structure in some of them is not effective. Just to let you know, he may be scrapping the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs because he does not think there is need for it. There are several agencies that are performing those functions already, and they can do it without a ministry, so he sees no need for it. And the timing of the reshuffle, another source disclosed that the president planned to finalize it before departing for New York, USA, to participate in the 7th Passion of the United Nations General Assembly. The source said, and I quote, "I can say it will happen soon. The arrangement is that he is supposed to do it before leaving, or the UNGA this week, and I see nothing hindering that for now. It is confirmed there is another portfolio that has to be split into 2, others will be merged, and some will be scrapped. That is what I know." Meanwhile, a third source confirmed that some frantic lobbying had begun, as some cabinet members have been contacting their godfathers to prevail on the president in their behavior. The source said, "Yes, that is a typical thing. Some of the ministers will be calling their godfathers to influence the president. It is a normal thing. But the president will still do what is on his mind for the country." Okay, they said that don't scrap the ministry, then go soon scrap them. This news will be done, so we cannot confirm it yet. But sincerely, I hope not just the Ministry of Human Affairs, any of the ministry where they know say, not just on paper. Because there are many ministries that are just on paper. What they do, we don't know. All they want to be saying they collect budget money all the time. President Tinubu has... Okay, Betta Edu, you're one of the main reasons why such ministry should be cancelled. You just came and started messing up the country money by stealing and lavishing our resources. Why? Really? Okay. They must have swallowed enough, deciding desperate way for looting. Her predecessor was the same. The Internal Affairs Minister and Chief of Staff to Tinubu's President, Mr. Gbajambiamila, did what? Why both are not sacked from Tinubu's cabinet if Yoruba are not considered born criminal to steal and loot by Tinubu and Yorubas, and the interpretation of Nigerian Constitution? Okay. Now let's see what's in the happen. Me, my own is that if any other one that is not even okay, make them just see. That is my own. Any other one will be me. I'm telling you because all right, this issue of they talk, the one scrapper, made them scrapper. And like I said, it's not just the humanitarian affairs. You get plenty affairs. We be say you don't know the head, length and the shirt. And funny enough, this active they will still remain. They will be active instead of them go they inactive. So yes, that's so it's supposed to be. Not just dismissing not just them scrapping the ministries. Even people, not just scrapping them, but you see those people where they did before, make them also try them. If they don't embezzle for the, I'm telling you, I don't know when we're going to be having one you wants to come out to a particular position. They have evaluation of you. You understand? They evaluate you to the point where not just whether you steal money, whether you do good deeds. Sincerely, it's to me, I'm one of the biggest, how go you talk, and biggest flex. You understand? You come outside, you misbehave. You come outside, everybody, you understand, it's going to be on newspaper. That particular program will be on newspaper, on everywhere. If you misbehave, you go they say you misbehave. If you do well, you understand, you will take the honor. Now so it's supposed to be. Not to come out to be telling us that this one will happen for this place, this one happened to Ram, that one happened to Ram. No be so, no be waiting we want to see be that. No be waiting we want to see at all. No be that one we want to see. Okay. No be waiting we want to see be that at all. You no get as a 1B. You no get as a 1B. You no get as a 1B. No, listen to this now. He cannot travel. They must have swallowed enough design. Okay, I think I've said this before. But let me just say it again. They must have swallowed enough and designed way for express looting. My own is that people will be saying, don't even do this thing. Apart from the video, make them do it. Make them also, how am I going to put it? May they also probe them and get our things, our stuff back from them. Yes, now, if they don't scrap the ministries, we then try to get our stuff back for them. One, may they not leave even one kobo. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.